Welcome to Marnie's TV. It looks like we're easing on down the road to NBC's version of Emerald City. Let me just introduce my co-host, Mary. Mary, say hi.
Hi.
And, and I'm Denise. Yes, if you've watched us before, you know we have the extreme giggles. But anyway, today we're here to talk about Emerald City's pilot episode. It was a 2-hour episode. And I just want to say, I think it started out a little bit more fast-paced than in the past productions or versions of the story. And I actually like that. I don't know how Mary felt about it, but I liked it.
You know what? I liked it too because I think as the story went on, it was like the first 2 episodes, they just threw them out there because they were, basically one big episode. But they don't spend a lot of time in Kansas, which I'm okay with. I think the Judy Garland movie and like The Wiz, we always see that as canon, but it looks like this show is taking from the whole series of books, Return to the City of Oz, Ozma of Oz, like there's such a deep, huge universe that they could draw from. And so I think they're like, okay, you know who Dorothy is, let's jump into Oz. Like, I actually like that about the show so far.
And I kind of wonder if they'll go back to Kansas. Not that I really need them to, but it seems that her mother, because it jumped straight into it. She's like, your mother's not dead, she's alive, and she wants to see you. And she's like, that's not my mother, but she's like, yeah, it is. So, you should go see her maybe. And then she's like, when she's talking, she's like, I'm your daughter. She's like, run. So she obviously knows or is entangled in something. And that's I feel like it's more of a backstory there that's going to lead to why and how Dorothy ends up in Oz.
You know what? This is going to sound weird, but I think her mom does have a lot to do with this. Because you notice there was only Glinda and then the Witch of the West. Maybe Dorothy's mom is the Witch of the South, or Dorothy's supposed to be the next witch,
Mm-hmm.
But I like that intrigue about her mom. Just, man, the way that you met her, and then she's like,
yeah. I was like, oh my God, okay, so she did.
Yeah, I was like, oh, but
I don't know. I feel like it'll come back up. Even if it doesn't go back to Kansas, maybe we'll get some flashbacks or something to explain it all.
This show is gonna have lots of flashbacks. I guarantee it, because they've dumped us inside the story. We're Dorothy, and we're trying to just figure out who everybody is. And we get to see a little bit more. We're only like a couple steps ahead of her. And so, the one guy was like, when they found the pieces of the body, I think he's going to be the Tin Man, but how long is that going to take? And he said, oh, looks like lions. And I was like, we haven't even met the Cowardly Lion yet. So I'm just like, this is just really exciting. I want to know who the lion is. Like, that's what I am excited about, just seeing who they're bringing into Oz, who they're bringing into this story, like the witch holding the child captive, which I think was Ozma and Mombi from the Return to Oz. And then it turns out that it was a girl, and I was like,
Well, So all along, I'm like, this is a girl. But I didn't know where they were going with the story. So I was like, okay, well, I probably should tweet that. Because maybe she's, transgender or something. I don't know where they was going with it. But then of course, we find out that they were keeping her as a boy. That the witch was keeping her as a boy to kind of conceal her identity, which we'll find out more about in future episodes. But
and that part ticked me off a little bit when they showed that she was actually a girl in like the long hair and everything. Why did they have to open her shirt up so you could see the cleavage? I'm like, okay, we get it. You have to show the boobs.
Tell them. I just wanted to make sure in case there was any doubt.
It's true. Since I'm complaining, let's move on to stuff that we didn't like.
Well, I didn't like the fact that they killed the Witch of the East. Like,
you better preach.
I was really upset about that. I was hoping we would get more of her. We didn't get enough. She was so phenomenal in the moments that she had, and she was in like 5 minutes, of it, because when she came back, okay, so she hit her, and then she was Dorothy. Okay, so Dorothy gets pulled into the tornado and ends up in Oz in the car, and the car runs into the Witch of the East. So when she hit her, she knocks her out, and everybody thinks she's dead. So when she came back to life, I was like, yes, okay, so we about to get into this thing.
Right.
And of course, Dorothy, she's torturing them because she's like, look, you tried to kill me, and I need to know where you came from so I can send you back.
Right.
And she tricks her into shooting herself in the head, and I'm like,
man,
that looks permanent.
Yeah.
A hole in the head equals dead.
I think when she's gonna come back, because she's slated for 3 more episodes or 3 episodes total. Either way, I think it's only gonna be in flashbacks. Honestly.
Yeah, probably.
I wish they could have used her more in the pilot episode. I know that
you know what? Maybe Florence Cassambum, is it Cassamba?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I butcher names.
Just say Florence. Just say Florence.
This is what I do.
No one's gonna watch this.
Anyway, maybe the actress didn't have much time. So, maybe if they cast a different actress, which, I love the casting, don't get me wrong. Yeah. But maybe it's because she, the time, she's filming other things right now. So, she just didn't have time to have more of a role. Or maybe they just wrote it that way. I don't know. But I loved her in every second she was in it. She was interesting. I was a bit scared. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And she was torturing them in the mud. I was like,
oh my gosh. Okay. That's the other thing I didn't like was their prison, like the torture in the mud. Why can't they just have a prison? Why is it gotta be a pit of mud? Like, this is where people go. And they go against the wizard. And I was like, okay, it's mud, guys. Like,
well, you got to be dirty and tortured. So, I guess that's the way to look at it. Like, most people don't like to be dirty, so that's torture in and of itself. And then they're like bringing the pain as you dirty in the mud. I don't know.
Either way, that was ridiculous. Don't deny it. That was ridiculous.
Well, no, I'm not denying it. I'm just saying, look at it from the other point of view.
True. Okay.
It was double torture. Because anybody could be tortured in a prison, but can you be tortured in the mud? Okay.
That was quite the reach, Denise.
I know, I was reaching very far.
Okay. But let me just say this, because pros and cons of our stars, which is Dorothy and Lucas, which we already know, like, people are shipping them already. Like, they're going to get together. But Lucas has this violent streak. And from Twitter last night, seems like you don't mind that.
I don't. I have no issues or qualms about it.
Go find her on Twitter and tear her bitches up. It was nasty. She's like, go ahead, covered in blood. All right. I was like, oh
no. Well, look, we knew there was more to his story.
Yeah.
So apparently he was part of the guard and he got in some trouble. He did something. He probably went crazy from what I'm seeing.
Okay.
Snapped out, killed some people. Anything is possible with how he did.
When you're that violent, anything is possible.
I don't know what he did. Cut up some folk? I don't know. But whatever he did, it had to be pretty bad because his punishment was like to be
crucified. And then like tarred and feathered or whatever is strong.
Yeah. I was like, oh my God, okay. And then whatever it was so bad that now he has amnesia and doesn't remember any of it. So beware, it may be gruesome when we get to.
So he's like the Oz version of Jason Bourne. He's got like these reflexes. And he's just like, kill. I don't know why. Like,
I can't
decide. I can't decide if I'm gonna like him or not. I mean, Dorothy's my girl already. Like, I love Dorothy already.
Yes.
I don't know if I like this Lucas. I think he's got a dark side, and it's coming out. You know. Well,
it came out. Because he was like, wait a minute, did you just try to kill my boo? Oh, no, we don't do that. Then went off and started crushing her. I was like,
I know.
I don't understand. But I like it. I love it, actually.
Oh, I left my paper because I tell everybody what your Twitter name is so they can find you and find that tweet. It's amazing.
Well, I mean, if we're just going to go ahead and give our Twitters out right now, mine is, it's at Forever Sam Sadies. It's the number 4. Ever is spelled out, and Sam Sadies, SAMCEDES. And Mary, where can they find you on Twitter?
I am at Simply the Worst. It's true. We're just TV trash, and we love it. And look out for Simply Starcross, because I have a feeling we're gonna make videos for that one too. So I'm excited about this winter, and you know, for that other show that came on at the same time, you know, wish you guys luck, but we're gonna ease on down, I guess. So
hashtag petty all the time.
That's right. We are. I had to mention them, didn't I? I can't.
I wasn't going to, but Moving along. So, yeah. Oh, so we were on the evil, crazy lady who kind of scared me a bit with her crazy. I knew. Okay, so she's a witch and she's keeping.
Tip.
Is it Tip? Tip. Hostage, and we think, as we said before, that it's a little boy, but so she claims. Well, Dorothy and Lucas, we're calling him now, but the Scarecrow, he gets sick and needs antibiotics, and Dorothy, for some reason, decides to trust the lady with a dead chicken full of blood and grime, who says she has what she needs. Yes. I was like, run. Why?
That whole arc in that episode was weird. Like, I didn't like that because someone sends you a little note under the door that says, help me. You don't go to the person keeping them and says, hey, what does this note mean? Be like,
that was stupid. I mean, I can't.
I was so mad. I was like, I would have just left. I'm like, sorry, Tip, but we gotta go. Like, all of that mess, all of it.
Oh my God, when she screamed, she's like, I was saving him. I was like, this is the time to run.
Yeah.
They still standing there, like.
And Tip and Jack got far out into the woods. Dorothy and the Scarecrow just standing there, limping. I was like,
well, I mean, she did try to poison him. So I guess that's when it clicked in her mind. Oh, they're saying help me because she's crazy and trying to kill people. Like, I don't understand why that hadn't clicked earlier. I don't know. But when she realized that she poisoned Lucas, she was like, okay, well, now it's time. She got to die.
Yes.
Well, I don't know if she said she had to die because they lock her in a closet.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, what is that gonna do?
Like I said, they lock her in the closet. Tip and Jack get all the way out into the woods. And Dorothy and the Scarecrow are still standing in the same spot.
You know what? In their defense, he had just been poisoned. He still hadn't got healed from whatever was plaguing him.
Girl. No.
I'm sorry. But that type of ailment I had would have been forgotten because I would have been gone.
I at least made it out the house. I'm in the same room. The kids made it okay.
They didn't even make it 3 feet. I'm so done.
That was a mess. Come on.
It was a hot mess. Well.
Oh my goodness. We've been talking this whole time. Didn't even get to the wizard. Lord.
Oh my God. The wizard. He is a hot mess. A hot mess. And so is the mistress of what's her name? The witch.
She's Glinda.
Wait, no, Glinda's the
White Witch.
Right.
Oh no, what's the name of the one with the black dress? Oh gosh, great.
Lord, is she the Wicked Witch of the West?
Yes, she's the West. Let's just call her West, yeah.
She was a hot mess. Soon as they opened up in her seed and she's like on top. I was like,
you tweeted about that too.
I mean, I don't understand I know what's happening, but why is this happening right now?
That's what you want. That's what they say. Take what you want.
I was like, oh, this is definitely not for kids. Like, they said it, but now I know they meant it.
Yeah.
So, like, they are just a hot mess. She's owning a brothel and
it's weird.
Apparently a drug addict.
Well, and And like the wizard, I don't know why he lets those witches stay, but he's trying to get rid of all the magic in Oz. So they're in the middle of a power struggle. I feel like the Witch of the West and the Wizard, they're going to have a showdown in the next couple episodes. Like I feel that coming.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because well, he tried to banish all the witches, but they were too powerful.
Oh yeah.
Apparently they're cardinal witches and he couldn't do anything with them. So I mean, they're definitely gonna have, because he basically tried to expose them and make, like, the people were all cheering in the streets. And then when they watched the showdown, basically, they all were like, oh, we don't want to be by, we don't want to see them. You know, they moving along, spreading out.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was kind of scary. Like,
you're all like, ooh.
But it was cheesy at the same moment, because I was like, okay, hocus pocus.
Right. So what was that blue stuff that she was taking from the Witch of the East?
That was her magic.
That's
what she said.
Oh.
She was like, how did you get the magic in you? And then she's like throwing vomit in. I was like, oh, we didn't need the whole retching scene of the magic coming back up. I'm good.
Yeah. And that's okay. This is one thing, people are comparing it to Game of Thrones. It's like,
yeah, I've read that a lot.
I feel like shows like Game of Thrones and again like Emerald City, like they're going out of their way to be gross to like earn that mature rating. Like they're torturing Dorothy with like water torture, you know, dunking her in the water or whatever, you know, then they're like the throw up. And then like actually showing a knife going through someone's chest, you know, like the barbed wire's actually like stuck in his arm. Like you could tell a good story without being gruesome. Enjoy that. I personally don't, but I'm hoping that that's just stuff that they did at the beginning to get people watching. Like I don't need that every episode. Like I really don't need all that violence, but
no, I feel you, because I was like, yeah, it's a bit much. I did like the waterboarding. I like the fact, well, I'm gonna say this. I took it as they weren't coddling the female lead. You know, they weren't afraid to put her through torture, to make her feel and humanize her, and just her be a well-rounded character.
Yeah, true.
So that's what I took it as. Now, as for some of the other more gruesome things, like I feel like there was much more gruesome things than the waterboarding.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, the thorn, the barbed wire, and all of that stuff was a bit much, but a lot of people like the gore and the grit. So
I know, which I don't. So I'm kind of like, well, y'all got to get the ratings, and they did trend over 2 million tweets all night. So, I mean, I feel like it's gonna be a popular show, and I know I've been complaining a lot, but I actually did like those first 2 episodes. There's 8 more every Friday, so I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes. Like I said, we talked a bit about our predictions, just wrapped up in it. But like I said, I'm expecting to see some backstory, more involvement of who her mother was. I'm really excited to see where Tip's character goes, because the witch went to such great lengths to keep her under wraps. I want to know if she's going to be good or evil, and how powerful she's going to be.
Yeah, I'm wondering if this is going to be like she's destined to be the leader of Oz, but the wizard, took over, and like I'm trying to figure out who everybody is going to be, and how like the monkey was really like a machine, like flying monkeys. Like, come on, this is going to be so awesome. I just want to see how they reimagine every part of Oz from the books into this show, and I think it's going to be great. So you guys let us know what you think is going to happen, or what you want to see from this show, or even what you want to see us talk about in the future. Let us know.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Bye.